Good morning, everyone. This is the lesson for January 10th, and it is for pre-K, kindergarten, first, and second graders. So, welcome back. We had a couple weeks off with having Christmas and the new year. So, I hope everyone had a fantastic Christmas season and break with their families. So, we're going to start a 2 weeks on the story of the house on the rock. So I want us to pretend right now that we're going for a walk. So everybody stand up, okay? So we're going to go on a walk to see if we can find a place to build a house. We're going to pretend. So let's start tapping on our knees like we're walking. So we're going on a walk and we're trying to find a place that is strong enough to hold our house. So, let's walk over there, okay? Over there. Okay, here is a swamp. Squish, squish, slurp, slurp. This isn't going to work, is it, to build a house? Okay, keep walking. Oh, let's walk over here to that pond. Come on, guys, let's go. Splash, splash, drip, drip. This isn't going to work either, is it? So let's keep on walking. Let's walk over here, you guys. There's a beach. I love beaches. Let's go. Ooh, nice soft sand. Oh, but it's washing away with the water. This isn't going to work. Keep on walking. Oh, let's walk to that mountain. Oh, it's all sideways now. I'm walking like this. Tiptoe, tiptoe. Don't fall off, guys. This won't work. Let's keep walking. Oh no, we just hit some quicksand. It's sucking us down. Slurp, slurp. Help! This won't work. Keep on walking. Oh, I'm walking faster. Are you walking faster? Oh, how about those rocks? There's some rocks over there. They seem pretty sturdy. And we're not going sideways like when we were climbing up the mountain. And we're not washing away like on the beach. And we're not getting sucked down into the swamp. I think this is it. So stop walking. We found our spot. Woohoo! All right, now that we found our spot, guys, let's read our story from our Bible. Okay, so our story for today, if you have your Spark Story Bible, get it out, and it's on page 282. 282, so 282. So you can pause the video to find the story. Welcome back! Did you find the story, or you can just follow along with me as I read it? So the house on the rock. Okay. So Jesus liked to teach people by telling them stories. Sometimes he told stories called parables. Through parables, people learned God would help them, especially when things were not easy. Jesus told this parable about two houses to many people as he sat with them on a mountain one day. So he was sitting on a mountain. All right, so here. And Jesus said, I want to tell you about two different people. Each one wanted to build a house. One person was very smart and one was very silly. The smart person built a house on a sturdy rock. See? Sturdy rock. Bad weather came, boom, echoed the thunder, and shook the little house as lightning striked against the sky. Plop, 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 dripped the heavy raindrops that fell on the roof. Whoosh, sighed the cold wind as it blew against the walls. The house didn't fall down, though, because the smart person had built it on the sturdy rock. See, there's the lightning. All right, you can turn the page. The silly person built a house on sand, and something very different happened. Bad weather came. Boom, echoed the thunder, and shook that little house too, as lightning streaked across the sky. Plop, 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 dripped the heavy raindrops that fell on the roof. Whoosh, sighed the cold wind as it blew against the walls. Guess what happened this time? Because the silly person built the house on sand, crash, it fell down. Look at it. If you listen to me, you are building your life on the sturdy rock of God. If you don't listen to me, you are building your life on ideas that are like the sand that shifts and blows away, said Jesus. When Jesus finished talking, the people on the mountain were surprised by his words. They had never heard stories like that from their rabbis before. Jesus was a wonderful teacher who helped them learn how to always trust God. And that is our story for this morning, today, or whenever you're watching this, right? So, what did the people on the mountain think after Jesus told this story? Right. They were surprised, right? All right. So, do you guys know the song, If You're Happy and You Know It? Okay, well, we're going to sing a song today that's just like that. You know, goes with that tune, but it has different words. So it kind of goes like this. It's gonna say, if you build it on the rock, it will stay. If you build it on the rock, it will stay. Okay, can you do that with me? If you build it on the rock, it'll stay. If you build it on the rock, it will stay. And then it goes like this. God is like a solid rock. God will answer if you knock. If you build it on a rock, it will stay. Okay, can we maybe try that all together? If you build it on the rock, it will stay. If you build it on the rock, it will stay. God is like a solid rock. God will answer if you knock. If you build it on a rock, it will stay. Okay, so here's the second verse. It's if you build it on the sand, it floats away. So let's try that twice. If you build it in the sand, it'll float away. If you build it in the sand, it floats away. And now this is the second part of it. If your faith is like the sand, it may slip right through your hand. If you build it in the sand, it floats away. Okay, can you try that with me? If you build it in the sand, it floats away. If you build it in the sand, it floats away. If your faith is like the sand, it may slip right through your hands. If you build it in the sand, it floats away. So, the last verse is, we will build it on the rock so it will stay. So, ready? We will build it on the rock so it will stay. We will build it on the rock so it will stay. Then it goes, God will hear us when we call. God's the strongest rock of all. We will build it on the rock so it will stay. Okay, can you try that all with me, the last verse? So, we will build it on the rock so it will stay. We will build it on the rock so it will stay. God will hear us when we call. God's the strongest rock of all. We will build it on the rock so that it'll stay. Good job, good singing. Now, I want you to get from your little kits, which I have to go grab mine, the baggie that says January 10th on it. So find your baggie that says January 10th. And in your baggie, you should have 2 edible rocks. See? Like this. You should have 2 of these. 2 of these rocks that you can eat. And really, you know what it is? They're Rice Krispie balls. Well, Rice Krispie treats made into balls, which we're calling rocks. So we're going to have rocks for a little snack. So they're super yummy, crispy rocks. And they remind us that God is our rock. And that God rocks, right? And God is our rock forever. So before we eat this, let me say a prayer. So you don't have to repeat after me, just listen. So, dear God, we thank you for being our rock. We rely on you in good times and in sad times. Thanks for being with us when we have worries. We're glad you are strong like a rock. Amen. All right, so you can enjoy your rocks. You can have some fun and eat your rocks, your yummy Rice Krispie rocks. And have a great, great week. And I'll see you all for sure next week. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.